Play by Slay. We're on episode 12 now, I believe. Happy 420 to those who celebrate, and something else too.
Lesbian Visibility Week. Oh my gosh. See that?
Oh,
What? Who
which is
knew?
ironic because I can't see you right now.
You're so right. Actually, that's really homophobic that you refuse to see lesbians on
I didn't.
Lesbian Visibility Week. No, you're
Okay,
making
hold
the
up.
choice.
Hold up. I didn't say. Yeah, I didn't say I wanted it to be that way. Okay, let's make it very clear.
You're right.
Also, how do you know that I haven't seen any
Society is
lesbians
cause...
today?
Wait, you're actually so right. Have you seen any lesbians today?
Let me think.
I love
Maybe?
seeing
I don't
lesbians on the street and pointing them out and going, lesbians.
Yeah, I mean it's quite possible. You know, we have a pretty liberal
Right.
city, so
Well, like when we were in New Orleans, for some reason we were seeing so many lesbians. I was like, I was like, it was like I Spy. I was like, David, I spy a lesbian couple, and you were like, where? And like you'd
I'm
be
so
like
bad.
them. I was like, no, I literally see them everywhere. I'm like, there are lesbians everywhere for those
Do
who
you think,
have the eyes
do you think
to
New
see.
Orleans is a gay city? I
You
feel like it's
know,
not really a gay
I
city.
never thought of it as a gay city. Apparently, the rumors are saying Atlanta is a super gay city. I've never been there, so I couldn't tell you. But
Yeah,
that's what they say in the
that is
lesbian
what I
rumor
mean,
mill.
that's what we say too. Remember was it last week when we talked about Angel Reese or whatever?
I bet I did say that. I don't remember
Yeah,
anything I've said in the past, so
yeah.
don't.
You usually don't. That's
Yeah, I
okay.
don't.
We'll get you the
Exactly.
old person home.
Wait, maybe yeah, the LGBT retirement home. I'm
Oh my
always
God,
saying
isn't that gonna
that.
be crazy?
I
When
would.
do you think we're gonna have the first like LGBT
Yes, they're
like
actually already starting to open them. I'm always saying I need to make sure that I'm rich as fuck so that I can retire in the LGBT retirement home. Like, oh my gosh. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I want nothing more than to fucking play bingo and then go, like, kiss
smash
a
a woman?
girl. Yeah, literally go eat pussy and then go back for like banana bread or something. Oh
Yeah.
fuck yeah. That's the
Yeah.
dream.
Well, what I'm imagining in my head is just like if a straight company, if a person running a straight crew making it, and then they just like make a retirement home, but it's just like rainbows and shit.
That maybe that's what it'll be, or maybe it'll be like it just has like a reputation. Like, wait a second, there are a lot of gay people in this retirement home. Oh, that'd literally be so fun. Like, okay, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I feel that retirement homes are like the closest you can get when you're done with school. Retirement homes are the closest you can get to college. Like dorm
Yeah,
style living.
I
You're living
I
in a
can kind of see that.
community. You play
Yeah.
sports. You're in the yeah.
Well, the
So
big thing there that's like similar between the two is the fact that they're like the people in the community are all kind of in the same stage of life, you know?
yeah, that too. You're not after college. You're not really just like in a spot with people who are like the same age as you in the same way. Even in
Yeah.
the retirement home, it probably like varies a lot. In college, it's really like everyone here is within the same
4
4
years.
years. Yeah.
Yeah.
4
Which is
years
funny because like
max, Usually it's even less.
which is yeah, which is funny because like you see like the like non-traditional students come and they're just like literal like grown men and women just walking amongst like
Yeah.
little kids basically.
Yeah, that's crazy. And I do respect it. And
Oh yeah, I can't like bash
yeah,
them
yeah,
'cause,
yeah.
like, good for them. But
I just like in my head I'm like I would like to go back to school. I actually kind of like school. I like just like I like lectures. I like learning, but I don't want to be surrounded by 18-year-olds. I
well,
especially hate class discussions because I'm like, I don't want to listen to fucking Kyle the frat boy's opinions on sociology. Like,
well,
I,
at least like those ones are at least it's in like your general like you generally want to learn that topic, whereas like there's class discussions on like fucking Frankenstein, and you're like, well, why am I here?
That's so true. But I think what I hated about going to like a conservative college is that I mean, a lot of times like social science classes, there are like two mandatory social science classes, so it'll be like two sociology classes, and then all of like the Trump supporter frat boys go to the sociologist class and they're like, what, this can't be true, and it's like, well, it is. The research says it's true. So do you want to drop the class or do you want to fucking accept it and move on? And the whole class is just an argument where like one or two conservative frat boys just argue with the professor, and the professor's just like over it, you know? And then they leave a bad review on Rate My Professor. It's actually so irritating. So I'm like, yeah, I don't have any desire to go through that again. Maybe I'd get another master's degree, and then there would be people of different ages.
Wow, you really have. That's a bad joke. Never mind.
No, say it during Lesbian Visibility Week.
Well, it had nothing to do with that.
Oh, okay.
It was kind of a rip off of another like comedy bit that I've seen before, where it's like the guy picks on the like he's doing crowd work and he picks on some Indian dude and he's like, how many degrees? You're like, they like do the whole like, oh, what do you do?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I'm in school, and he's like, oh, really? What are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm doing my master's, and he's like, oh, that's cool. What what else? He's just like, I have this degree and that degree, and he's just like, damn, you must have the Indian, like your girlfriend's mom like going crazy, like how many degrees you have.
Yeah. I would love to have a girlfriend's mom going crazy. You know, I'm just in like a rambling mood today because we didn't get to have our pre-podcast chat. But the sad part about casual dating is that I don't get to like hang out with anyone's mom anymore. I like I like to like meet the families of the people that I'm dating. Like that's such an unpopular opinion, but I like really enjoy hanging out with like people's parents and their siblings and stuff. So it's sad that like the girl that I'm casually dating, I keep telling her like, no, she's like, oh, my mom keeps trying to get you to come over. I was like, let me meet your mom, and she's like, no, I'm not gonna let you meet my mom. Like, I'm not gonna introduce my mom to the girl that I'm like casually sleeping with.
Well, maybe she's she's worried about that she has some competition.
Competition? What do you mean? What? Who?
You know exactly what I mean.
I don't know what you mean. Who has competition?
Oh, come on.
What? Come on. No, like spell it out. I don't know what you mean. Spell it out for me.
The joke is that I'm implying that you would go after her mom too.
Oh, okay. I didn't get the joke. Okay.
Jesus.
You know what? Her mom looks bad as fuck. Low key, I would maybe go after her.
See?
Anyways, should we get to sports before we get on to another topic?
Yeah, I like as I was kind of alluding to in our pre-cum chat. Sorry, what? No, I don't really have a whole lot today because, well, I don't know. To be honest, all of my teams have been really shitting the bed right now, and I just don't care to.
Damn. Wait, I do have.
Don't care to follow up, but I do know that we have some NFL offseason content for you because.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. We're.
I have one sports related thing. Whenever you want me to chat about it.
Sure.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you do your thing.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say the Boston Marathon was today. I didn't realize, like, I mean, I know the Boston Marathon, but I didn't realize how big of a deal it is. Like, businesses are, like, closed if they're on the route to the Boston Marathon. Like, it's, like, I don't know, like, tons of people go out and see it. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's just everyone's talking about the Boston Marathon, and I was like, wow, I didn't realize that, like, so many people cared about this.
Oh, yeah. It's funny you say that because I feel like every fucking, like, 2 weeks there's some stupid, okay, I don't want to say stupid, it's only stupid because it inconveniences me, but some race,
stupid
some marathon.
Yeah,
some stupid fucking marathon. It just, like, they close like half the fucking roads and I can't get anywhere because they like, first off, the route that they take is so bewildering to me. Like, I don't know,
Yeah,
maybe
so many
you
twists and turns for what?
yeah, like you'd think that like they'd confine it to a certain area of the city as to not like piss everybody off. But then on top of that, they like close down the most like major routes that aren't the highways off, and you have no way of getting to the other side of that route.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it turned a couple weeks ago. I think it was the Austin Marathon, like whatever, and I had no idea about it, and it turned maybe a 10-minute drive into 40.
Damn.
I'm like,
That's
what the fuck? I had to go like I don't know 5 miles north just to go cross a road that I couldn't get crossed, and then go hit the freeway so I could go all the way back down. It was so stupid.
ugh, I hate that. No, I had to take like an alternate route to my job. It ended up being chill. But you know what? That is why we need more trains, subways, public transportation. Because you know
Yeah,
what? When the roads are closed, the subway persists.
exactly. It would be a lot easier if I could just like, well, we can't really go underground here, but
We
I
should
just figure something else
get
out. I don't know.
get it underground. I don't care what y'all have to do. Zoran
Have you ever
Mamdani
been?
could do it.
You've been to Seattle, right?
Yeah, once.
Okay, they have. I wish they had. Even Miami has this too, even though it's really shit. But they have like a monorail system, so it's like a subway but over everything.
Over everything. Huh. Like
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 it's
on
like
an overpass type thing? Or is it on ground
it's like
level?
above the main roads. It's like I don't
Hmm.
know. I don't know how to describe it.
Monorail.
It's a
That's what it's
subway
called,
system
monorail?
above. Yeah, just it's like a subway in the sky.
Seattle monorail. I'm looking it up. What's the vibe? Oh. Huh.
So like
Interesting.
get it together, TX dot. Like fucking
Yeah. No, Texas is like the worst in that. Yeah, yeah. If Texas could like get it together with public transportation, that would actually make it like, you know, people are already moving to Texas because of the cost of living and shit. That would make Texas so undefeated, like best place to live in the country.
yeah. Well, let's not go that far, but it's a step up for sure.
It's a step up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, I feel like, yeah. Okay, I feel like the biggest thing that makes somewhere good to live is weather. Like the places with the
Oh,
best weather
without a doubt, it's
are
not
the
even
most
close.
expensive to live.
Yeah,
Like
because like I'm not.
correlation and
I have
causation,
yeah. I have no desire to live in fucking I don't know with somewhere with shit like Michigan. Why am I gonna live there?
right? Ugh.
Terrible. Um, yeah. So as I was saying, we have a little bit of like NFL offseason news. Um, I don't know. I just thought it'd be cool to like throw in some football stuff because we haven't had that in a while, and it's not really much you're gonna get from that until like August. So, um, what was I gonna say? I don't even remember. Let's see. Oh, there's a big trade that happened. So I was gonna get into a whole thing where like, okay, so the Cincinnati Bengals traded for this superstar defensive tackle guy, those big, those big fat guys that line up at the very line of scrimmage.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah, the big
The the
chonkers,
chunky guys. With
chunguses.
the chunky.
Um, I've been saying the word chud a lot recently, so that was kind of like in my
The
vocabulary.
chuds.
Warming up, yeah.
Wait, is a chud just like a fat guy? Or it's
Not
like,
inherently. A chud is just like a loser, like someone who just fucking hates himself and has like a terrible life,
oh, okay.
and like usually it's preceded by the word fat, so like fat chud.
Oh,
Like
okay.
fuck my stupid fat chungus fucking chud life,
Yeah.
or like I
Right. Yeah, valid. Go ahead.
don't know.
NFL offseason.
Great tangent there. So as I was saying, they traded for this player, and it's funny because like everyone was shitting on them for doing this because the Bengals owner is known for like being a cheap ass, and like a lot of the time in football or really any sport, you make a trade with usually for if you're trading for a good player, it's usually someone that doesn't have a lot of contract years left, like their contract is about to expire, because they're just not as valuable that way. So it's easier to get them if they're like on the last year of their deal or something, right?
Uh-huh.
So it is not uncommon for um, teams to trade for that good player and then re-sign them because they're like, oh, this guy is worth the money. We're gonna pay him, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
the Bengals traded for this guy, and they re-signed him to a 1-year deal, and everyone was like clowning on the Bengals because like you just like gave up a first round pick, the 10th overall pick, which is a very valuable pick. Like you just gave him that pick for basically like a rental of this guy. Like he's gonna leave you in a year, and you're not gonna have anything, and you're just like, what the fuck? Why did we do that? So, not great business sense.
Okay. And the Bengals are from where?
Cincinnati.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Not really, but if you say so.
I mean, like sometimes. Okay, sometimes you like see. This is the part of the podcast where you have to like tell me in gay terms because I'm just like I just hear like blah, 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 blah. Like trade, draft, sports. I'm
Right.
like, all right.
So yeah, it's tough because I realized, like I don't know, a couple episodes in that I like can't do that consistently enough and also make it different because the same shit happens. So you can only like
Yeah,
make the same analogies.
you're
You
so
can only make them so much.
you're so valid. Yeah, Bengals shouldn't have traded this man, or they
Yeah.
or they should have. It's like, do you know the meme that's like, it's like someone sends a big wall of text and the other person responds, I'm not reading
yeah.
all that shit. Congratulations, or sorry
Yeah.
that happened to you, I guess. That's
Yeah. No,
that's me right now. I'm like, yeah, they traded him or they didn't trade him and they should have. Sorry,
Understandable.
congratulations, or sorry that happened to you.
Yeah. No, I definitely feel that. I use that all the time, actually.
Yeah. Congratulations, or sorry that happened to you.
Yeah, it's really funny.
I think it's really funny too, but no one gets the reference. You know,
Actually, I like
yeah.
the variant of it where you just say, "I'm not reading all that."
I'm not reading all that.
ALLAT.
Yeah. I do.
No, it
say
has
that.
to be. It has specifically has to be not reading all that.
Dude, it's Kimmy is low-key so disrespectful to her mom now that she's like gotten older, and her mom will like send her something like Trump is what the Lord wants, and she'll say, I'm not reading that paragraph. It's like one sentence. It actually cracks
so
me the
savage.
fuck up. I'm like, you actually sent that to your mother? And she's like, yeah, of course I did.
I would. Well, I mean, why not?
I don't know. I'm not like, I mean, my mother is also like a kind and good person, so I have no reason to disrespect her, but I would never disrespect her.
Yeah. So you wouldn't know. You wouldn't get it.
Yeah, I wouldn't get it. I don't disrespect my mother. Obey your mother. What else is
yeah.
going on in sports?
I don't really know, to be honest, because what is there to be interesting right now? I mean, the Texans just re-signed like their star young pass rusher,
Mm-hmm.
so that's cool. $150 million. That's a lot of money.
$150 million. Damn. Wait.
It's actually
Okay.
the most money that a non-quarterback has gotten. I think.
Interesting. What else?
Oh, what the fuck? My audio is being all weird again.
I'll pause for a second.
Okay.
Damn, lots of technical difficulties in this one. Also, scheduling difficulties.
Just general difficulties.
Life is so hard, man. I asked
really
my
is.
coworker today. I was like, "Oh, hey, how are you doing?" And he goes, "I am living the life that was given to
Oh,
me. I was like, damn, that's the saddest answer to how are you doing I've ever heard in my life.
yeah, that is pretty brutal. That reminds me though that there's this bit that I was telling Tori the other day where um there's only like so many things you can say after someone says like how are you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because like no one actually wants to do, like no one actually gives a shit. It's just something you say.
I think a flaw of mine is that I'm always telling people how I actually am.
Yeah, wait,
I
well,
don't
yeah.
I don't say, good, how are you? I go, things aren't going well. Like, and then I
I mean,
start talking about my life. But go
I generally do that, but then like I said, I kind of realized like no one actually gives a fuck. I
right?
mean,
Yeah.
so it's like there's only a set number of responses that you have to that question,
Uh-huh.
and like my favorite one is living the dream.
Yes. Wait, I always say
Because
that actually.
well, because I feel like anyone who says that is just like miserable. You're on the
Yeah.
verge of killing yourself.
There's a meme that was like, if white people say they're living the dream, that means they're incredibly depressed.
Oh yeah, I mean
Yeah. Yeah.
it's just a fantastic response. You
I'm
can't get any
living the
better.
life that has been given to me is like, damn, you're really going through it, huh? No, people are like, hey, Trin, how are you? And I'm like, oh, well, I have class later and I'm really tired. And like, they don't give a shit, but I like to air out all of my business all the time to people who don't care. And
Yeah.
that's been a good substitute for therapy lately since my last therapist fired me again.
Fired you? What? They can do that?
Yeah, oh yeah, they do that. I'm like,
That's crazy.
trust, they do it. It's happened to me like 3 times now.
Do they give you reasons?
They just say, I can't help you. Love. I
Really?
I love you and I cannot help you. Maybe
That
you should
seems like a
try
terrible-
raising your antidepressant.
That seems like a terrible like oh my god, that's awful.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know what my problem is that like therapists can't help me.
Well,
You know?
I would say go to therapy, but you know.
Right? No, but they keep firing me. I'm like, damn, what's going on?
I didn't know that they could even do that.
No, they
They
can't.
have too much
Well,
power.
okay, usually they're supposed to like not fire you. They're supposed to just like refer you to another person.
Oh, okay.
Which-
See, yeah, that's more reasonable.
One of the ones I'm thinking, I would say 3 of my therapists have fired me. One of them was like, "Here, I'll give you a list of like other therapists, specialists," and the other 2 were just like, maybe therapy just isn't for you. Keep taking those meds, girl. Bye. Like, and and that's about it. So
Yeah.
yeah, they don't want to
Well,
hear my
what can you do?
bullshit.
I just
But
want
you
to
know
hear you
what?
say I'm living the dream.
I was saying in therapy though, I was just like talking about my problems and I was telling her like, oh yeah, I've like give this monologue to I was like, I've already given this monologue to like 5 of my friends. Like I've already talked about my problems a lot. And she was like, do you feel like it's helping? And I was like, I don't know that it is. I don't know that it's actually helping me to like talk about my problems. I think then I just like I'm like, man, I got a lot of problems, and then that's about it.
Yeah.
So maybe therapy's not for me.
Well, glad we uncovered that in this episode.
Right?
Uh,
So great realization here. Huge things happening, you guys.
Okay, I also, I guess we can mention that the NBA playoffs started. So that's somewhat of note.
NBA playoffs. Okay,
Yeah.
who do you think is gonna win? March Madness did not
Um,
work out for us, huh?
No, but I don't know. The NBA, like, to be honest, there's only like 1 or 2 real, like, contenders. It's gonna be like Wemby, like the Spurs, and or maybe the OKC Thunder,
Yeah.
who won last year.
The Spurs.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of like some drama or something.
We should start a podcast that's just me like monologuing about my thoughts, because my thought right now is that okay, also I'm like, also full disclosure, of course I've had a very long day, but I also just drank some cough syrup so that I can go to sleep immediately after this, so I'm already a little woozy, but I'm looking at myself.
Well, we have, I mean, honestly, we can end whenever.
Okay. Yeah, we can end.
This is a filler episode.
Right, it is a filler episode. I'm looking at myself in the camera and I'm like, I have a really nice nose. Like I feel that like if I needed to get a nose job, then I'd be down to like get my nose. Do you know what I mean?
Why would you need one if you just thought you had a really nice nose?
If I was another person.
Oh.
And or like if I got my nose smashed in a car accident or something, or if I was another person who had a terrible nose, then I don't know, I just feel like I have a nice nose. Like, it's a nice like bridge, it's a nice shape, it's very cute.
Cool story, bro.
You're like, no one wants to fucking hear that. No one gives a fuck about your nose. Why do you hate me? You hate me and my nose. You don't like. You don't think I have a nice nose. You think my nose.
I'm not
you think
staring
my
at your
nose is ugly. You don't think I have a nice
you're
nose.
Reading way too into this.
My bad.
Yeah. What was it? Oh. So as I mentioned, all my teams are shitting the bed right now. So the Rockets, we're already like not gonna win because we fucking suck.
Man.
But we had some chance because we have KD, Kevin Durant, and then it turns out he got hurt before the first game. So.
Yikes. So it's a lose for sure.
Can we get it together? Like, just. I mean, we have LeBron, who's basically a grandpa at this point. They're playing the Lakers, so they're playing, LeBron's grandpa ass and just like a whole bunch of nobodies.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna lose to them because we have an even worse team somehow. Like, we got clowned so hard that somebody made a post on social media, and then like Rockets team officials asked them to take the video down.
Damn. That's crazy.
At least that's what I read. I don't even know if that's true. Well, I did see the post, but I don't know about the whole team thing.
Yeah. This really is a filler episode.
Man, I'm fucking trying here, all right?
No, it's okay. No, it's just like nothing. No, it's like nothing's going on, you know? Like nothing's
I know, the description of this episode
world
is going to be really shit.
Yeah. It's like rate Trin's nose on a scale of 1 to 10. And is it okay for therapists to fire people? Let's discuss.
And also, I hate stupid marathons.
Yeah, boo. Fuck marathons. Fuck marathons and fuck the people who run them. And no, I'm like, wait, delete that. Cut that out. My sister she's working on running a marathon. But she was just saying, like, she was like, you spend so much time running. If you're running, like, 20 miles, you're literally spending, like, hours and hours of every day running, and it just takes up, like, your entire life. So,
Isn't that just any hobby, though? The only difference is you're running, which sucks.
Well, it's like if you're, like, if your hobby is, like, powerlifting, then you're probably only gonna powerlift for maybe, like, an hour or two a day. If you're training for a marathon and you're trying to run like 20 miles, like multiple times, so probably not like every day, but like multiple times a week. Let's see. Well, okay. Let's say a mile is like 6 minutes, right? I guess no. 6 times.
Yeah, but then you have to keep up that pace, which is like ridiculously hard.
No, you're exactly right. Let's say it's like it's going to take you like hours. Like, yeah. But I guess that's what she was saying. I don't do my hobbies for like hours. Just like
I do.
What are editing? What are your hobbies?
No, what the fuck? Ew. Why did you
I don't know. I'm like, what are you doing for hours? Gaming?
Chess.
Chess? Oh, okay. That's valid.
Yeah.
Well, really?
Can't
You're doing
get enough.
Hmm.
I do it at work. I do it when I'm home. I do it every time, every day.
You're a chess addict. You need to
Yeah,
go
I
to
legitimately am.
rehab for chess.
No, you first.
For what? Cough syrup?
Literally everything.
Wait.
What not?
Alcoholism? No.
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
I don't know.
Don't reveal.
Okay, that's good enough for me. I'm gonna call it there.
Oh, okay. Bye to the listeners. It really felt like we were on FaceTime for this episode.
I mean, yeah, there's nothing to talk about
Yeah,
this time. So.
just chatting about nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, bye to the listeners.
All right. See you next week. Oh wait. Yeah, next week should still be good, but the week after, that's gonna be a fun one.
Ooh. Oh yeah. I'm like next week will be good for me. Okay.
No, I'm saying because we're gonna have a live episode
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Exciting. Yes.
potentially. I don't know how we're gonna set that up. but we'll
Yippee.
figure it out.
Low-key, if you want to bring your laptop, you can like go into my other room. But
Oh,
I
God.
guess that would like kind of defeat the purpose of.
Low key, I don't want to do that, but
Okay. Okay. Bye.
all right, see ya.